I played Undertale's true genocide route. Basically, I just spawned in the real knife and the locket in my inventory at the start of the game, and my goal was to beat genocide. Well, actually my main goal was to see how the real knife would affect the run. And whatever you do, don't ask me how long it took me to figure out how to spawn items in. And also, if you enjoy my content, please subscribe. It's free and it helps me out a ton. I began the run at the first save point in the ruins, and immediately equipped the real knife and the locket. I went into my first encounter thinking that the real knife probably wouldn't do much since you're only supposed to get it for sands, which weapons and armor don't matter there anyway. But boy, I was wrong. The real knife did over 200 damage to the first frog hit. This didn't be easier than I expected. When encountering the second monster, I noticed something quite strange. All of the monsters were immediately spareable. I was wondering if maybe this was how Toby implemented the real knife to do so much damage, being betrayal kills, or maybe this was the effect of the locket? I have no clue. But something even weirder was that Migosp wasn't instantly spareable when I encountered it. I have no clue how this works, but okay. Something I also noticed was I was only taking 1 damage from enemy attacks, so the locket does in fact have 99 defense. I ended up deciding to fight Napspook to see if I would one-shot him, and indeed I did. The rest of the ruins was easy as hell. With everything getting one-shot by my knife, grinding monsters became unbelievably quick. I stole the pie from Toriel's house, and proceeded to one-shot her as well. Well, the ruins was a lot easier than I anticipated, but how easy would Snowdin be? The first thing I noticed in Snowdin was that the monsters here were also instantly spareable, and they all got obliterated. When encountering Doggo, I noticed that he was also instantly spareable, and that would go for all of the Snowdin dogs. They all got absolutely destroyed too. After killing Dogumi and Doggeressa, I decided to try and encounter Jerry, and I did, on my first try. I expected Jerry to get one shot, but I was actually wrong. Jerry only took 50 damage from the real knife. 50 damage! What is this guy on? From the strongest weapon in the game, along with his armor bonus. Jerry should be the head of the Royal Guard. Jerry should be the king instead of Asgore. Jerry survived longer than anyone else. And that is the mark of a true hero. Jerry for the win. But Jerry didn't make a fool out of me for very long. He was too scared to attack me, and ended up getting himself killed on the very next turn. I expected better from you, honestly. You could have been so much more, but instead, you gave in to fear and got yourself turned to dust. Good job, Jerry. With the idiot out of my way, I encountered another one. And then another. And another. And they all did the exact same thing. Jerry is a joke. Jerry was a mistake to create. You could have been threatening if you just attacked me, but no, you stand there like an idiot and take my attacks. I'm getting out of here. I made my way to Papyrus and proceeded to obliterate him just like I did to Toriel. Sans won't be very happy with me, will he? Not like he can do anything about it. When entering Waterfall, I was pretty excited to find out how the real knife would change Undyne the Undying. But before that, I instantly looked to see if Waterfall's monsters were spareable too, and indeed they were. Waterfall didn't really have much going for it, other than this lone piano. It didn't deserve to sit there and go to waste, and so I played it. I sat there for longer than I cared to admit playing Memory. It was quite relaxing. Took my mind off of completely ending the entirety of Monsterkind. It was nice, but I still had a goal.
Kill every last one of them!
I made my way to Undyne, and it was time to see just how much the rune life changes this fight. Why don't you see for yourself? It was that easy. Undyne became an actual joke of a fight with this thing. And what if I was level 20 during this fight? I made my way to Hotland, and once again, every monster was instantly sparable, except Muffet and the Royal Guards. Interesting. Hotland was a breeze though. Usually killing every monster takes like 17 years, but it went by pretty quickly. I'm starting to wonder if having the locket makes it take less steps to get an encounter. Or maybe the insane amount of damage is just messing with my head? I got no clue. All I know is that everyone will die. And they did. Mettaton was the easiest foe of the entire run, even easier than Jerry. Now that's saying something. Took the elevator up to the castle, don't know how this even works anyway, but it's whatever, and survived the insane amount of dialogue from this annoying flower. Wait, I can't be dissing Azir like this. I'm sorry, Flowey, you're not annoying. At least I can actually mash through this text unlike the pacifist and neutral route. And then it was time for Sans. Because Sans just dodges every attack, deals 1 damage, and I have no invincibility frames, the Real Knife and Locket doesn't make any difference in this fight. It was still as easy as always. And that's Undertale's true genocide route. Goodbye.